All right, good morning, Dudley. And at the risk of sounding terribly unpolitically correct, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody if you celebrate it. If you don't, have a great day. So Joanne, it's all yours.
Okay, you can't vote on this one, Conrad. I make a motion that we, I can't make a motion. I gotta do this one. Yes, I can.
You can make the motion,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
to approve it.
that's right.
I can second
Hey,
this.
she's doing good for her first assessors meeting.
What time is it? All right, I make a motion that we approve the minutes for November 17th, 2017.
This is on my Conrad. I second the motion.
Yeah, you got hair.
Yes.
I thought for a minute I was Conrad and couldn't make the motion.
No, you're too short.
We need a revote for a lien on 135.21 acres. I guess that's as much as we say, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
we voted on it as 4 parcels on the lien, and it's 5 parcels, so I adjusted it. So if you all want to vote on it, if you all signed it.
So we vote on 4, it's actually 5.
Correct.
Okay, I make that motion.
I second.
Unanimous.
I make a motion we approve the motor vehicle abatements for November in the amount of $12.83 and 64 cents.
Second.
Unanimous.
Make a motion to approve a betterment payoff for Webster Dudley Country Club in the amount of $10,452 and 56 cents.
May I inquire?
Question. Yeah, I got the same question. But what was the betterment for?
Sewer.
They paid in full, or did they get an abatement?
The next vote, they're paying in full at closing, and then the next vote is that 1 year in fiscal '07 that they deferred the betterment. They had to pay the interest that year.
So they're really paying 13,657.
Correct.
Okay.
And that's in full. I mean, they take.
Then they're paid in full.
Okay.
Right.
I seconded that.
Unanimous.
Okay, I make a motion to approve the deferral payoff of $32.05 and 4 cents.
Second.
Unanimous.
Make a motion to approve the FY 2018 exemptions in the amount of $76,475.
Second.
Question. That's significantly, I can't say it, but that's a lot less than the 115 we usually do. Why is
I
that?
haven't had 115 in a long time.
It's been 6 figures typically. No?
No.
Well,
Right around 80, 90,000.
But when we do the taxes, that's what we put in for.
Well, that's also real estate abatements are added into that. You're talking about what comes out to overlay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's that, plus we're going to have some that haven't returned them yet.
Okay.
Plus we're going to have real estate
But
abatements.
we are typically around 115, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I've ever seen it separated. But then I may not have been awake at that time.
You vote on it as a whole for everybody that's, we've received them from since July.
Yep.
And those are pre-printed on the tax bills. Then, now that the tax bills are being printed, for people that haven't brought them in or people that are just applying new,
Because I
you
saw
vote on them individually.
in what we signed, I saw veteran exemptions and abatements rather for 100% disability.
Right.
And that's not part of the 76?
It is.
It is, okay.
Yes.
Make it unanimous, thank you.
I make a motion to approve the mapping contract for Cartographic Associates.
Second.
What's that dollar amount? I signed it, but
500 is for support.
okay. Unanimous?
Okay, we're up to old business.
Wow.
Yes.
Then we get to do monkey business.
Do you have anything?
No rules. New, I was contacted by Cartographics, our mapping company. They said that there's a grant out there for us to get the GIS access, and so what that would be is what I had told you guys about, where we would have all the mapping and the abutters list and all the layers of zoning, water and sewer right online. Town of Uxbridge has it. It's really nice. I could tie my field cards into that so they could access field cards right through the map. Would have the footprints of the building.
Anything that we can do to decrease the amount of floor traffic into this office, I'm all in favor of.
So I'm going to look into that grant that they contacted us about and see. We put it in the budget this year and we didn't get it. And it would only cost each department about $400.
So what's the total?
The first year I believe is like almost $3,000,
Okay.
and then after that I believe it's $2,500 a year. And we split it between several
So the
departments.
$2,500 is to pick up new buildings?
No. It's to, instead of, you know how I have the mapping
Yep.
program on my desktop?
Yep.
That would be obsolete. Everything would be on the internet.
So what do we pay for the mapping program?
$2,500.
So it's a wash. how can that negatively impact, it's a zero impact on the budget, if we just switch from one to the other?
Because-
After the first year.
Each department is going to pay a percentage of it, and because they added it into their budget, so it was
No,
$4.
but I mean, the total budget for the town is
Right.
$2,500.
It's a wash.
So
But
it'll
the
be-
first year, I'm sorry, the first year is a little bit more of a setup,
Yeah,
Right.
but by like maybe
Yeah.
$1,000, and then after that, I believe it's $2,500 a year.
which you're paying now currently for your desktop app, okay. So it's really just the first year money,
Right.
that's the outlay.
And they level funded everything, so.
Do you think this is worth having Lisa go to a selectmen's meeting so it gets publicly broadcast why we need this kind of a thing so they don't shoot it down? Most of the time, I don't think they understand the impact.
I don't think they
That
do
we're
either.
a small office relying on 2 people to get a job done for a town that really needs about 4 to 5 people. I think we need to put it on the spot and let the public know why we want it and let them understand why we want it, so that it just doesn't get washed out this time.
And I'm sure I could get, Tim to come in from the company.
That would be even
And
better.
he was very good at that.
He's very
He came in-
articulate.
Yes. He came in and did a whole meeting and a presentation and a PowerPoint for us, and everybody wanted it,
To the
including
departments?
Greg.
Yeah, you should get him before the selectmen.
Yeah,
Incidentally, I noticed our economic commission
yes,
looking for a split tax rate.
no.
Yes.
I didn't get to the, well, no, that wasn't brought up at the last meeting.
No, I saw it in the newspaper that John was looking for a split tax rate.
I thought it's been explained to him why not.
Yeah, well, you know, with better than 90% of
Yeah,
our,
Oh, was that from the survey that they did?
yes.
yeah, maybe they were just giving results, because that
Okay,
wouldn't
okay.
be, yeah.
Because I mean, you know, we're
No.
92 or 93% is residential.
Next year Webster's going to be a single tax rate.
I
They've
know
been
that.
working on it for 10
I
years
know
to
they
go
are.
back, and they have a lot more commercial industrial
Yeah.
than we do.
Well, it just doesn't make sense to do that.
Yeah,
You
no,
just
I think
drive
it was-
business out.
I think it was just giving
Okay,
results. That's
okay.
not something that's come up in a meeting.
Okay, fine, because I read that and I said, oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
No, that would not be a good thing.
no.
Yeah.
Yes, Mark Becker is very happy about getting that down to a single tax rate.
Oh, yes, he called me right away.
And they'll get so much more business in too. Bragging, you know. Every time I see him, he tells me how you got the tax rate set before him.
Oh, he called me. How come your tax rate's not set yet? I got mine.
He turned out to be a pretty good assessor.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
He is.
So anything that we should be anticipating coming up?
Tax bills are going to be printed probably starting today or next week. Those are going to go out.
Can I make a, can we get the tax bills before the first of the year? Especially in lieu of the new tax reform.
What's that?
Well, you're gonna have a limit on, they're talking about SALT, the state and local taxes being eliminated or being maximized at 10 grand. So people that itemize really want to get their taxes in this year.
Well, the law says we have to have them mailed out by December 31st.
I
I
know
thought-
that's what
I
it
thought
says. Why
you-
can't we mail it by, you know, on Christmas or something?
Well, it's a matter of manpower because all the employees get together and
Okay,
stuff
so
them.
why can't we do it on the 27th? I mean,
Oh, that's a question for the treasurer collector. I mean, I think last year we had him out before the 31st.
No, you didn't.
We didn't?
Nope.
So he waited then, maybe?
Yep, that's
Because I think we
my-
had him stuffed ahead of time to go out in the mail.
You think Carmiani being an accountant would understand the impact?
You'd have to ask him, I don't know.
Yeah, I have. I got better results from the law. I'm not saying anything I haven't said to him.
No, I know.
Sorry. Merry Christmas.
You a Grinch or what?
No, no, he's the Grinch because the tax bill should go out for people to get the tax deductions this year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, anyways, I'll stop.
No, I think the law says by the 31st. I don't
Yes,
think it says
which means
on
it's
the
on or
31st.
before.
Right, yes.
So it could go out now.
I think what Conrad's referring to, if you pay the taxes by December 31st, you can deduct it in
On-
the 2018,
17.
17, excuse me, 2017 taxes.
Right.
If you itemize your deduction.
Right.
Mhm.
And that's exactly what I'm referring to. I've talked for years about getting it out before the 31st. And has gone nowhere.
Well, we can try again. There's no harm in trying. We can
Or
ask.
maybe Joanne can ask.
I'll ask.
Okay, you can always go down there and pay it in anticipation of receiving the
You can, but you
I
don't,
suppose in that,
Well,
particularly if
you-
you own numerous properties.
right, you don't have the tax numbers and the exact tax amount.
Would he take a payment without a bill?
Not that I'm aware
Without a
of.
bill being
No,
committed? I don't think so.
no. So, I mean, even if you wanted to pay, you can't.
Right.
Well,
Because
let's
if
make
you went
this-
online, you gotta have a tax bill number.
Right.
Well, can we as a board send a suggestion to him? Would you put together a little memo to him that says the board would like to suggest, based on the upcoming changes in tax laws, that it would be appreciated, the public would probably appreciate that? Is it a possibility?
Yeah.
You know, if they were maximizing it to $10,000, which people in New Jersey and New York and California, they're gonna lose a lot of deductions. But if they do 10,000 both local taxes and income taxes, well, that's not so bad an impact on the Commonwealth, because most people don't have those kind of, they don't exceed $10,000, the average person, but in any event, it's just a talking point that, especially with it looking like they may pass the tax reform.
Well, on a note of the market, it seems like we're still plodding along, the values are going up, so that's a positive fact in the
I received a
town.
call yesterday from somebody that was assessed for 193. The value was increased to, I'm
6%,
gonna just say like, I'm gonna say like
206.
253 or something.
Oh,
It went up like
wow.
60,000. So she called because the mortgage company was saying that her tax was going to be increased almost $50 a month. So she questioned it. And so I
Stupid
explained the
tax
whole
company.
thing. I says, you know, the market's increasing, replacement cost is increasing. And so I calculated it all out, and I says, they said $43, I'm coming up with like $55 in the increase
For the year,
for the year.
yeah.
But she, no,
Not
it was
$600 for
no,
the year.
It was $600 a
Oh,
year
what?
increase, it was. So it was $55 a month. She says, well, I paid $270 for it. I said, so you're assessed even below. And she wasn't arguing the point, she was just
Yeah.
questioning why the mortgage company was
So-
increasing. And I said, well, see, we're not even up to your sale price.
So according to the newspaper article that I read, residential went up 6%.
Mhm.
So why did she go from 193 to 255?
Not
That's
each,
25%.
not each individual home, the town.
Oh,
as a
the
whole.
average, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha. 6% of 200 is 12 grand.
Right. And I explained to her assessment to sales ratio, we needed to be within 10%, and we are within the 10%.
The coefficient of dispersion?
Just as a note, we might want to congratulate our police chief. You see the newspaper today?
No.
That he is the state, I think he's the state president of the association.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Sleepy
It's a big
Dudley?
article on him.
Wow.
Yeah. It
Good
was
for him.
very nice.
Nice.
Nice article on him, and of course, he's always super efficient on what he does.
It's a very, very efficient police department.
It is, it is. He's always on top of
And
it.
he's a young guy, so he's gonna
Yeah.
be with us for a while, thank God.
Yeah. It was very nice to see.
Yes.
Other than that, I have nothing to report.
I'm just putting in the January 12th meeting, so.
Have we agreed upon that?
Oh, sorry.
Well, we can all scout the date, and then I'll make the motion.
That's what I'm just doing right now, is scouting the date.
I have dictator here. It
If
was
we're all available.
That's benevolent, dictated to you, please.
Okay.
You agree with that date, Joanne?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, good date as any.
All right, well, then we got two of us, so I make a motion that we...
No, we got 3.
3, good, all right. Make a motion to hold the meeting on January 12th, 2018.
Mr. John,
Second it.
unanimous?
Is there anything else we need to discuss?
I don't know, I'm in enough trouble already.
Yeah, I think so. We're going to have to put a watch on you. I make a motion then that we adjourn.
Second.
Unanimous.
There's a
This
pile
meeting
of
was